Hi, and welcome to a chilly 2012 Stewart Boat Show. 15 years ago, we started Bluewater sport fishing boats at this show and introduced our first offshore boat, the 2550. Now we're introducing an inshore line of boats, our flats and bay line. We'll have 8 models in total, 2 16s, 2 18s, 2 21s, and 2 23s. Today I'll show you a little bit of one of our 18s, and hopefully we'll be able to get you aboard the 16 at the Miami Boat Show. So starting with our hull, we've got a very fine entry up here which is going to help this boat move through the chop. So if you're down in the Florida Bay area and it chops up in the afternoon, you don't have to worry about getting beat to death getting home. This boat's going to keep you dry and keep you comfortable. Very nice flange on the boat, very wide, helps with the added space on deck, also keeps the spray down, keeps it off the boat, keeps you dry when you're running. As you move aft on the hull on the bottom, the boat has a nice pad that it'll ride on. The pad keeps the boat a little bit up out of the water, aerates the bottom, keeps it very efficient, very fast. So you're looking at a boat with a 150 that's going to run in the high 50s, low 60s, get you where the fish are in a hurry. On deck, the boat features a nice flat forward deck with lots of storage. Got an anchor locker up forward with 2 inlets, one for your anchor line, the other for your trolling motor power line. You come right out, trolling motor mounts right over here. Got a large dry storage area up forward. Drains in the deep scuppers, a nice gasket to make sure that whatever you put in here does stay dry. These drains go through a tube. It's plumbed into the cockpit here so the water never goes in the bilge. Aft, got another large dry storage area. Plenty of room for everything you want to take with you when you and your buddies are out on the water. Again, the boat features a nice gasket, very deep drain channels, and a stainless steel drain fitting to scupper the water out of the boat. Cockpit features nice deep cockpit, rod storage on either side. Rod storage is deep enough for your big fly rods. Got additional rod storage while you're running on either side. We can put 2 here, we can put 3 here, depends on what you need. Each boat's custom built for its owner, so we can put the boat exactly together the way you want it. Console comes configured standard with tilt steering, so you find a comfortable angle. Switches for all your systems, each with a circuit breaker for protection. Trim tab functions, nice binnacle control, and a digital indicator for the jack plate. Under the seating area, we've located the engine start battery. Easy to access, easy to reach in and flip the switch. There's storage on this side. And this boat has a 2-stroke on it, so we put the oil tank in here on a slider so it pulls out and it's easy to fill. If this boat were equipped with a 4-stroke, this would be available for additional storage. Inside the console, there's a finished pan with a built-in tray for 2 Odyssey PC1200 trolling motor batteries and additional storage just aft of it. Each boat comes pre-wired for the trolling motor, so if you decide to install it at a later date, the wires are already in the boat, makes it easy. The entire console is removable for service with 4 screws and was picked up and laid down on a cushion in the front of the boat so you can get in from the bottom, get easy access to everything. Okay. Centrally located in the boat is the live well. Very deep, very large. Drain tubes protected by a plexiglass cover. It keeps the bait from getting involved in the drain tube. There's 2 fills, one in the bottom to stir the bottom water and get it evacuated quickly so the ammoniated water from the bait is dissipated, and another fill from the top which allows you to aerate the water and keep the baits alive. On the starboard side, we've got a large release well. It can also serve as a second bait well if need be. It's configured the same way, same plumbing, same drain system, so you have redundancy in your bait wells if you need it. Same size well as on the port side, but it's configured as standard as a storage compartment, so you have additional dry storage aft. It can be configured as an additional release well if your needs are that way. All our boats come available with a poling platform in either 34 inches or 37 inches, depending on whether or not you get a jack plate. This particular boat's fitted with the TH Marine Atlas jack plate, and so we have a 37-inch platform available. We changed it a little bit from many of them, where the steps actually come out a little bit further. The benefit here is as you go up, it's easier to step up because the steps are below your feet rather than underneath the platform. Easy to get up, easy to get down, no fumbling around on a boat when you're out on the water. Access to the pumps are through this hatch in the transom. We have two 800-gallon-per-hour Rule tournament pumps for your release well and your bait well, as well as a Rule bilge pump with an automatic float switch. This access is pretty easy from on deck back through, and we also have two 2-inch PVC chase tubes that terminate back here that are easy to access, that run forward to the console. So any rigging that needs to be done now or later can be done conveniently without having to stand on your head in the bilge. We do ship the boat with a chase wire through each of these tubes so that additional wires are easily pulled. You don't have to run a fish. Well, that about wraps up our explanation of our new Bluewater 180 Pro. Hopefully I've answered everything for you, but if you have any other questions, you can reach us at the office at 772-464-3735, on the web at www.bluewaterboats.com, or on Facebook at Bluewater Owners Group. Thanks very much for your time, and we hope to see you at the Miami show coming up in the middle of February.